ना एक पॉडकास्ट के लिए स्टूडियो।
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Growth Accelerator Bonus Session. How are you doing, Sushilji?
डूइंग वेरी फाइन, थैंक यू।
Good. Okay. Today this session will be very small session in terms of that. We'll discuss about the hidden messages of the five uh, challenges that we have. We already discussed the circle of growth on the day one, and rest of the four we'll discuss, and then we'll close this one. Okay. Now, to start with the challenge number one, which is circle of growth, we already knew that what is the direct message, which is that to understand that where we are in different sphere of our life currently. And the hidden message was that whether our growth is balanced or not. And we understand that. Now come to the second one, which is find your gold. Now, this particular challenge is having a direct message to understand that what are the skills that we have, and if there is a skill olympic, then using those skills where I can get, or where I can be a winner of a gold or a silver or a bronze. So this is a direct message to understand what are the golds or the silvers or the bronze we have if there is a skill olympic. Now, what could be the hidden message for that? Now, the hidden message for that is that it is having two hidden messages. One is that whether we are using our gold in our current work or current profession, if we are not using our gold in our current profession, that means we are not making ourselves happy. This is very important, because if our gold is not matching with our profession, that means we are working something where I am not a winner, or my skill is not being utilized properly. So we need to understand and see that whatever the profession I am in, how much gold I am using into it, whether it is a 10%, 20%, 30%, whatever it is. So we need to understand that if we can go into that profession where I can use or maximize my gold or silver or bronze, then my entire journey with that profession will be very happy and peaceful. So that is the first one, that we can understand and see that whether we can utilize our goal to the maximum potential. And there is another hidden message for this, is that लोगों को कभी कभी लगता है ना कि अब हमको ऊपर जाने के लिए कुछ नया सीखना पड़ेगा, नहीं तो मैं ऊपर नहीं जा सकता. नाउ फॉर दैट हम क्या करते हैं, वी लुक अराउंड कि दूसरे क्या करते हैं, एंड वी ट्राई टू इनकलकेट दैट इनटू आवरसेल्व्स. व्हाट डज दैट मीन? दैट मीन अगर किसी ने कुछ, फॉर एग्जांपल कम्युनिकेशन स्किल में आगे बढ़ रहा है, एंड आई एम ट्राइंग टू इनकलकेट दैट इनटू मी कि मुझे भी कम्युनिकेशन स्किल में जाना है सो दैट आई कैन मूव अप. बट रिमेंबर ऑलवेज, दूसरे का गोल्ड को आप कॉपी मत करो, आपका खुद का जो गोल्ड है उसको यूटिलाइज करो, because that is very important, that we need to utilize our gold. How to do that? Like, okay, let's take an example of two fruits. One is chiku, another is mango. So in the market, chiku is cheaper than mango, right? So now I want to be a mango, whether I am a chiku. Now, instead of trying myself chiku convert to mango, I need to bring myself to the stage where my value is increasing. Now, how to do that? A very simple example is give. Now, if you are selling chiku in the local market, maybe you are getting rupees 5 or rupees 10. On the same market, maybe when you are selling mango, maybe you are getting rupees 40, rupees 50, something like that short. So you are getting frustrated because your chiku is lesser price compared to your mango. Now let's move yourself as a chiku to the 5-star hotel, maybe, where you are being prepared as a milkshake, right? So now when you are going into the 5-star hotel where you have been converted into a milkshake, Chico milkshake, then your price and the mango milkshake price is same. So being a Chico, you are now a competitor of a mango. So instead of keeping yourself inside your own shell, try to find out a place where you get maximum value. So that is the second hidden message of the challenge number 2, which is find your gold. Now let's move to the third challenge, which is upgrade your stage. This is also another very important challenge where the direct message is that if you want to get a 10x, you need to upgrade yourself. If you are earning X right now and you want to go up to 10x, so definitely you need to upgrade yourself. Now, to make yourself 10x capable, you need to understand what will be the impact and what will be the reach. So you need to think about reach and the impact for that. So this is the direct message where we need to see that, what is the impact and what is the reach we can do. Let me give one example. I have one friend who is a lawyer. Now he used to practice in a lower court. And in the lower court, he used to get, per client, per session, he used to get 1,200 rupees per hearing. He was not very happy because, his income was not that great. So I was discussing with him, कैसे चल रहा है, something like that. And he said कि यार चल तो रहा है ठीक ठाक, but गाड़ी उतना स्पीड से नहीं चल रही है. Then I asked कि भाई क्या हो गया, because I have never ever gone into that particular sphere, मुझे आइडिया नहीं है. तो उसने बोला कि यार ऐसे ऐसे क्लाइंट आते हैं, बहुत ज्यादा क्लाइंट भी तो नहीं है, एंड मेरा जो इनकम है वो ऐसे 1,000 to 1,200 के बीच में होता है पर हियरिंग. तो मैंने बोला ऐसा क्या कर सकते हैं तू कि जहाँ पे तुम्हारा इनकम बढ़ेगा. तेरे से अगर मैं थोड़ा सा ऊपर हायर कोर्ट में जाऊंगा ना तो शायद मेरा इनकम होगा. मैं बोला उससे अलावा अगर तू हाई कोर्ट में जाएगा तो क्या होगा, सुप्रीम कोर्ट में जाएगा तो क्या होगा. वो बोला सुप्रीम कोर्ट तो छोड़ दे, अभी हाई कोर्ट में पहुंच जाऊंगा तो बहुत ज्यादा होगा, तो वहां पे मेरा इनकम पर हियरिंग कम से कम 8 से 10 हजार हो जाएगा. देन आई सेड तो क्यों नहीं जाता है तू वहां पे. देन ही सेड इट्स अ गुड आइडिया, सो लेट मी थिंक अबाउट इट एंड लेट मी वर्क ऑन दैट. सो आज की डेट में ना दैट friend is actually practicing in high court and he is getting 10 to 12,000 per hearing. So this is a direct message that, if you want to grow 10x, you need to change your stage. Where you are performing today, you need to upgrade. Now the thing is that it is also having a hidden messages. Now what is the hidden message is that when I asked him that, you tell me that if you want to go to high court, you need to follow someone, because you need to see that what that person is doing or what that person has done, so that you can reach up to that level. So he found one of his senior who actually, practicing in high court, and he got attached with that person, and then he attached with his junior as well. Okay, that junior also working on the high court. So there's a two things he has done. One is he has identified his role model, which is senior, and he found another person who is junior of that senior lawyer, who acted as a coach to him. So if you want to upgrade your stage, the hidden message is that first one is that you need to find a role model so that you can follow him or her to reach up to that stage, the stage you want to move. And second is that you need to find a coach also who can help you to push up to that level. तो ये दोनों अगर मिक्स हो जाएगा, देन आपका जो स्टेज अपग्रेडेशन है दैट विल बी इजियर. एंड विद द सेम स्किल, वो जो लॉयर था उसका सेम स्किल यूज करके ही इज नाउ अर्निंग मोर. Previously he was earning 1,000 to 1,200. Now he's multiplied it 10,000 to 12,000 per hearing. So this is what the message for the third challenge, which was upgrade your stage. Moving on to the next, which was Blunder Awards. This is also another very interesting challenge. In this challenge, we asked you to mention 3 blunders of your life. And the very straightforward message is that if you do blunders, you learn more and you grow. This is the straightforward message. Now, what is the hidden message of that? Shujli, can you tell me what do you think about the hidden message of Blunder Awards?
No, I will not be able to tell you. I'll request you to advise me.
Okay, thank you. The hidden message of that is that, okay, let me give my own example. You know, during my initial entry in the share market, I used to follow my friend's advice because I was very new. Okay, so I used to put money जहाँ पे बोलता था प्रांतिक तो यहाँ पे इतना डाल दे वो अच्छा होगा ये चलता रहेगा एंड इट वर्कड एक्चुअली सो धीरे धीरे उनका ऊपर मेरा ट्रस्ट बिल्ड होता गया कि हाँ जो शेयर में बोलता था मैं उसमें पुट ऑन करता था एक दिन ऐसे हुआ कि मतलब उसने बोला कि यहाँ पे तू 15,000 डाल दे तो इट विल बी ग्रो इन 1 वीक में वो 20,000 तक चला जाएगा एंड आई पुट 15,000 बोला था मैंने 20,000 डाल दिया था लालच ज्यादा था बट ऐसा हुआ कि मार्केट ऐसे नीचे गया कि वो मतलब एकदम धीरे धीरे के 700-800 आ गया तो मैं सोचा यार अब क्या करें तो उसने बोला कि भाई रुक जा अभी मार्केट डाउन चल रहा है इट विल गो अप नो प्रॉब्लम बट वो ऊपर आया ही नहीं सो आई गॉट tuna of 20,000 to be very frank in that particular transaction mein. So now after that anything which is less than 20,000 I don't care because I have that limit of accepting that loss of 20,000. So that is the blunder that I have done in my during my initial days of share market, right? So the hidden message of this that if your goof up is more, your tolerance level is more. That means if your failure is big, then your tolerance is also very big. Now, what is the advantage of that? The advantage is that if anyone wants to earn X rupees, for example, 10 lakhs rupees per month, so you should have the guts or capability or acceptance to take the loss of that 10 lakhs. So this blunders is actually giving you that where it is increasing your tolerance level for acceptance. So bigger the failure, bigger the leap. So that is what the Blunder Awards is. And if you see, when we grow older, we do less mistakes. We do not do bigger mistakes. Small छोटा मोटा mistakes करते रहते हैं, छोटा मोटा losses होते रहता है. But when we are younger, we take big risks. We take big losses. Now, the meaning is that if when we are growing, older, then our risk taking capability is reducing or we are restricting ourselves to take risk. जितना भी रिस्क हमने लिए थे वो मे बी ड्यूरिंग आवर टीनेज और अर्ली कॉलेज लाइफ में हम लोगों ने रिस्क लिए थे बट आफ्टर दैट वी कम इनटू द कंफर्ट जोन जहाँ पे हम आराम से बैठना चाहते हैं एंड जो काम हो रहा है उसमें ठीक रहते हैं उसमें हैप्पी रहते हैं ना उसका डिसएडवांटेज ये है कि योर लीप इज वेरी वेरी लिमिटेड because you are not taking risk, you are not trying new things, and you are sitting inside your comfort zone. Now when you are sitting inside your comfort zone, definitely your growth is very very limited. So the hidden message of this Blunder Award is another one that you need to take a risk. Until unless you are not taking risk, you are not putting yourself into the growth path. ग्रो करना है तो आपको रिस्क लेना पड़ेगा. अगर रिस्क कितना रिस्क लेना चाहोगे जितना आप लिप करना चाहोगे. सो दीज आर ऑल इंटरलिंक. अगर मैं आज के दिन में पर मंथ 1 लाख रुपया कमा रहा हूं एंड मुझे 10 लाख में जाना है, तो फर्स्ट थिंग इज दैट मुझे 10 लाख का लॉस लेने का कैपेबिलिटी और एक्सेप्टेंस होना चाहिए. एंड सेकेंड थिंग इज दैट 1 लाख कमाने के लिए जो जिस शेल में मैं बैठा हूं, जिस शेल में मैं बैठा हूं, कि जिस नॉलेज में लेके मैं बैठा हूं, उस नॉलेज से हमको और नॉलेज गेन करना पड़ेगा. I need to learn more. I need to put more effort so that my knowledge increases. And then I need to come out of that comfort zone, एक leap करना पड़ेगा so that I can touch that 10 lakhs. So they are the two things that this particular challenge signifies. Last but not the least is the live story. In this story, Pooja is having some issues in the first half of her life. And the ask was that you need to give the second half of puja to help. Now, iska direct message was that you need to help someone to grow. That is the direct message जो हमने इस स्टोरी के अंदर से we are trying to give to the people. Now, what is the hidden message of that? Now, hidden message is that हमने ये बोला था कि आप पूजा को ऐसे सॉल्यूशन दो जो प्रैक्टिकल हो, नंबर 1. एंड नंबर 2 ये था कि जो आप खुद करना चाहते हो और खुद उसको इम्प्लीमेंट करोगे इन योर लाइफ. सो विद दिस टू पॉइंटर्स आप लोगों ने इस स्टोरी को आगे बढ़ाया. Now the hidden message is nothing but those messages are basically you yourself presenting, you yourself want to achieve. So puja is actually in your backstage. When you are writing the second half is actually you are writing so that you want to go into that stage. So this was the hidden message for the challenge number 5, which is leap story. So that is all, these 4 challenges that we discussed. Find your gold, upgrade your stage, Blunder Awards, and leap story. Any question you have? Any confusion, Sushil ji? Anything you have in your mind?
Yeah, so the last challenge number 5, you said that is my dream to set
Yes,
up a forum for would-be authors.
that's great. That's
You
really
said
great. Yes, so that's what the thing is that that actually comes out in terms of the story. But when we write the second part, we never thought that it is me who is actually presenting myself. We think about puja, but actually puja is in my back, is the behind the scene, and then we are doing that.
yeah.
Okay, great. So coming 2 days will be very, very exciting. 2 more challenges are coming, and I expect you all to participate actively. Sunday, in the afternoon, I think around 12 p.m. we'll have our final session. There we will discuss very, very new thing, and I will give you a growth accelerator framework. Using that, definitely you can go to the next level. So I wish you all the very best, and I expect all of you to present on Sunday session. So having that, that's it. I just wanted to say thank you for joining, and looking forward to meet you on Sunday. Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you, sir.